Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your 2020 year ahead forecast. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, as well as the recommend a reader shout out, which goes to Tarot of Light. Everything, oh, I just said that. All right. This is intended to be a romantic love reading, but I am fully expecting, that was the King of Swords, good it, could be Gemini, fully expecting other areas of your life to show up because it is such a broad scope. So things are going to pop in intuitively also. All right, so a year of decision making for you, being at the top of your game perhaps. All right, Sagittarius, the year ahead here. So there's going to be two spreads. We're going to start with this one, and then I'm going to do a little mini month by month. All right, so we've got 6 of coins. Yay! Getting on the right track. All right. Death, that could be Scorpio. 2 of cups. Sorry, it's windy and sounds like there's shenanigans going on. I can't tell if it's outside or inside. 2 of cups, Chariot. Yay. 10 of cups. Wow. Hanged Man. Ace of Cups. Wow. And Judgment. Okay. Well, okay then. All right. So, what do we got here in terms of... All right. So, you and your person... If we're talking about romance, there's been a lot of changes, but you're also pretty different now. This has been kind of a hard year for relationships for you, and you have gone through it, and you've transformed and changed because of that. You might be like, okay, that's the end of that relationship. Would you like to have a new one? But so, and it doesn't look like you're really interested in reconciliation. Honestly, it looks like it's more about you having really learned from the past and being transformed by it being a transformative experience. So you've got a major love happening in the year ahead, so that's going to be nice. There might be some distance involved though, so this might be a long distance or a long-term relationship, or your schedules as such might be that you can't quite get on the same page and make more time for each other to really get the relationship off the ground. But there's going to be a feeling of contentedness with this person. And this is not about you driving it and you forcing it and you sacrificing yourself or making it work somehow. This is about being content with how things are and letting go where you need to. This is not about forcing it. Rather, this is about going, hey, you know what, this person and I, we met and we like each other and we're doing the thing, but I am not, after what I've been through over here and what I've learned, I am not forcing it. I'm not going to be driving this. If we have to let things lie for a couple months, that's the way it is, because I'm just not going to put myself out anymore. I'm not going to, go into hazardous health or whatnot so that I can just make a relationship work. I'm not going to try so hard. It's either there or it isn't, and I'm going to accept either. So this is you finding stability with that person in the year 2020. You find somebody. I mean, look at this. 2 of Cups, Chariot, 10 of Cups, Ace of Cups. This is you after having transformed. You're finding a new love. And you're optimistic about it too. You like your chances. And this is going to be somebody that is going to give what you give in a relationship. This is going to be stability for you. Someone that's willing to give with what you're willing to give. I remember for the past year, I think Aquarius and Sagittarius were dealing with each other quite a bit. So this could be you finally putting that to rest. It might have been just pretty difficult with that person and really having learned from it and transformed, and you're ready to move forward. But this time you're going to accept how it is. You're not going to stress yourself out trying to make something work that just, there's only parts of it that work, but the other part, it's just too time consuming or too much of a, I don't want to say burden, but it's just really stressful. Sometimes the cost was greater than the payoff. What's this Death card about for Sagittarius? Learning to be patient. I'll take it. All right. What's this Two of Cups? Sagittarius. The Eight of Pentacles. Nice. What's this Chariot about? What's Chariot about? Two of Cups. There it is. So this is all. This could be at a distance. This relationship. But that's okay though, because if the fit's there, you're willing to give it more time, and you're not in any hurry anyway. What's this Ten of Cups about? Queen of Cups. Oh, nice. Finding your fit with somebody. I like that. What's this Hangman about? Yeah. Just content with what you have. You're not forcing anything. Eight of Cups. Good for you. You've learned. Good for you. This is you realizing and learning from the past. And it's not that you needed to be taught a lesson. It's not that. It's just that you've been kind of through it this year. And you're like, okay, I remember it kind of got to this point for me with the last relationship. And I'm not doing that. I'm not forcing it. That's that moment when you realize, oh, we can just let this ride for a little while. It's just not, if we can't get together, we can't, then until the next time. But this is you being in connection with someone because you've got that fit, but you're more content with a relationship that is quality when you're with them than forcing it to be together so you can maintain a certain schedule and maintain some connection that you end up burning out on because there's all this. So distance, looks like you're going to meet somebody that is either online or on vacation, something that you're not in the same vicinity with, but you're really content and okay with that because you're emotionally fulfilled. And it also meets your needs after what you've been through. It meets your needs for not taking things so fast or intense. It's not that you shy away from that. It's just that you're kind of needing something that is much more graceful and intuitive. What's this Ace of Cups? Something that's just not so intense and just driven, you know. What's this Ace of Cups? Six of Pentacles. Yay! 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 Sagittarius. That's nice. You know why? Because, well, I'm preaching the choir. Because of the kind of year you've had. It was a very, at times, very frustrating year with this person because there was just a lot of do or die, and if that's the case, you die a lot. Sometimes things just don't work out and you can't force it, and you can't. So, yeah. What's this Judgment about? Hermit. Yep, there's that transformation and having learned. This is you patiently, or having to be patient, having to understand, having to learn, and then it gets, I want to say amalgamated. Is that a word? Amalgamated? That's interesting. It gets synthesized and you learn from it and you apply it. And this time when you meet this person, it's going to be different because you're not going to feel like you need to force it. It's going to be a much more just an intuitive fit. And it's with, I keep getting the word grace. It just feels like it's much more graceful. Like it's just easier, and your emotional needs are fulfilled, so you don't need them in proximity all the time, and there's not this intensity or this need and this drive that I mean, your person's not going to have this need or this drive and want to draw from you and want you to be. It's just going to be nice, and it's going to flow, and there's going to be a reciprocity and a give and take, and you're going to realize at some point that, oh, this is what it could have felt like with the last person. And it's not that you did it wrong or your person did it wrong. It was just the dynamics. And this time you're like, well, I don't want to go through that again. I don't want to mess it up. I don't want it to go awry. I'm much more content seeing you in 5, days or weeks or whatever, rather than being stressed about a plane ticket or driving for 20 hours just so we could spend the weekend because we have to, no. Much more relaxed, intuitive take on this connection with this person, and it thrives because of it. Okay. All right. So now, let's do this. I am going to do a little mini for each month. All right. So let's do this. We got Death, Judgment, and the Ace of Cups. Wow. I don't. I don't feel like it's somebody from your past. I think it's you putting that to rest. I think it's you learning from that. And this is somebody new coming into your life that is, honestly, it's what that other connection, it's what you wanted with the other connection. You have that with this connection. It's somebody that meets your needs like they weren't met prior. All right. So for Sagittarius for the year ahead, Sagittarius for the year ahead. All right. So we got the Two of Cups. Okay. The Strength card, Magician, Seven of Swords, Libra, Justice, sorry, Libra. This could be Leo, Gemini, Virgo, or Aries. Chariot, that could be Cancerian. Queen of Swords, that could be Libra. Ooh. Death, that could be Scorpio. Why are you crooked? Okay. We'll do like that. Fine. Six of Pentacles, again, there it is. Oh, I didn't put this one up here. Oh, look at that. Queen of Pentacles. Eight of Cups. Queen of Cups. Wow. Three queens. Holy cow. The Hermit. All right. So, let me get the other little guys here. I want to do this one, though, right? Right. Okay. All right. For the first third of the year for Sagittarius. First third of the year. For Sagittarius. Okay. King of Swords. That could be Gemini. Second third of the year for Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Page of Wands. You could do like right here so it's not blinding you. How about that? Whoopsie. Page of Wands for Sagittarius. All right. That's the second, this 2/3 or second third of the year. And the last third of the year for Sagittarius. Last third of the year. Two of Cups. Okay. So, yeah. So we had Two of Cups in the last one and then Two of Cups right here. Okie dokie. So I think what's going to be most, I want to say promising, but what will have changed the most for you is the connection with this person, this fit. Again, you've kind of been through it with this last person, and this will be what you wish you could have had with them. I don't feel like this is a reconciliation. I think this is more about you having learned from the past, and because of your turning your knowledge into wisdom, which is, knowledge applied, wisdom, you do things differently. Okay, so we've got the Two of Cups here for January, because January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So what is this Two of Cups? So the first 4 months, we got King of Swords here. That's being decisive. That's being on top of your game. That's being in control, making decisions. It could be looking online for a relationship. What's this Two of Cups here for Sagittarius? So there's that sort of looking online for a relationship. So this is you meeting someone possibly at a distance, looking for, or kind of seeing what pans out. This is when you meet the person in January. What's this Strength card about? It could be Leo. What's this Strength card about? This is February. So January is spent getting to know someone new. February might be like, because you gotta wait. It's a learning curve, right? So while it shows in past reading that you have learned to be patient, because we had the Strength card there, this is probably where that gets introduced, like being a little bit disappointed that this can't move quicker, or that there is the distance. There might be some frustration or sadness that you're having to wait and having to be patient and having to take things slow, because you might find that you really hit it off with this person. it might be that, well, no, because you already meet them. What's this Magician about? Gemini, Virgo, or Aries. What's this Magician about? So here comes March. And we've got the we got the Six of Wands. So what happens in March? I don't like you not being able to see that. What happens in March? Like, is there some kind of, do you have work vacation time or something? Or because that, it looks like that's when you two are, you know, you've been together for a couple months and you start talking about taking things to the next level. What would that look like? What do you think? I feel like we get along. We see things eye to eye. We're on the same page. Are you up for figuring out a schedule or how to do this? Like, how are we going to make this work now that there's distance here? This is Seven of Swords. So we've got four. We got four. This is April. What's this Seven of Swords for April for Sagittarius? Wow. So again, planning and being pretty strategic. At this point, you might be feeling like there's a really strong connection here and you're really wanting to take steps to preserve that because you're liking your chances with this person. So there's probably a lot of time spent online, a lot of verbal communication with this person, because that's logistically, if this is at a distance, especially, that might be like the meat of your relationship is that that online connection. It doesn't have to be distance, but what's showing here is that you wish, there's a component of wishing that you could be closer, but you're having to wait. It might be a little frustrating, or it might be that you enjoy having to just kind of be along for the ride and just really getting to know this person. It might not be frustration. It might be like, oh, this is really nice. It's going at a leisurely pace. All right, so then we come to May, June, July, and August. And then we've got the Page of Wands. So you have your established interest. There's an even flow there. Quite possibly feels like things are as they seem. And you are enjoying your time together. And at this point, somewhere between here, between April and May, I think you two have decided to just focus on each other. What's this Justice about? Justice about. Wow. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so this feels right. So in May, there's going to be this, in May, it's like you two only have eyes for each other. And you're thinking that, you know what, I feel pretty good. I like the way I am at home with me and the kids, or just, I like who I am again. I feel solid. I feel nurtured. And I feel like I can give my attention to something that's going to give me what I need back. So that's July. Seems to be a real fit, and things just really level out and balance out in July. No, that's June. No, it's not. It's May. Sorry, that's May. What's this Chariot about for Sagittarius? This is July. No, it's not. It's June. King of Pentacles. This could be Capricorn. This could be Virgo. This could be Taurus or Aries, by the way. So King of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles. Everything feels right and things are beginning to progress. So, all right, July, no, June. What is with July? Here's July. June is a stabilizing, May and June seem to be when things start to really gel. You get an inkling of it up here. You meet them up here and you're just like, oh, well, hey. And then here's like, oh yeah, this is who I really want to focus on. And they, you. What's this Queen of Swords? That could be Libra. That's for July, Queen of Swords. Finally, we get to July. Good Lord. Whoopsie. The Sun. Huh? Wow. So, making plans. This could be when, again, communication online is quite heavy. This could be going to somebody to solidify things. I mean, I don't mean to be talking about marriage, but I mean, honestly, this could be going to the courthouse to get married. But that might, for, you know, whoa, now we're moving too fast. Okay, agreed. But there's a fit here. There's a heck of a connection. We got the Empress, we got the Sun, we got suited. So this is, you've talked about how to make this work and how to do this online. And here you are getting closer and closer. And then you're talking about what the future looks like. Like, let's talk about the future. Let's illuminate our plans. Probably an online heavy month. What's this Death card about for Sagittarius? That could be Scorpio. This is August. This could be Leo, by the way. What's his death card? August. Oh. Judgment. Good. Good, good, good. So this is, again, this might be up here. It was like, there might be a little learning curve of having to like slow things down. It's different with this person. It's not hurried. It's not rushed. That probably really comes to the fore in August, learning that, you know what, this really is different. This is a game changer for me. This is what I wanted in the last relationship. And you come full circle in August. And for those of you that might have still been entertaining a reconciliation with your ex, it looks like you feel too strongly about this person, and you finally put an ending to any kind of thoughts of, well, I wish it could have been like this with this person. You realize, I don't really want that person. I want this person. I want what I have with this person. I have what I want, and I want what I have. So August is when things really seem to, when there's no turning back for you, when you kind of cross that, when you realize, you know what, I think I might be falling for this person. I think there's something here. We really got something here. What's this Six of Pentacles? This is September. So now we enter into the last 4 months of the year, and we've got Two of Cups. All right, I can't make this up. Okay, what's this Six of Pentacles? I mean, come on, you're due. Let's be honest, you're due. It's been rough. It's this Six of Pentacles for Sagittarius. The Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups. Six of Pentacles and Knight of Cups. This, and you can't see it. Of course, that'd be too easy, right? So this is all about you, at the very least, feeling like you have a pretty strong fit with this person. That you two are on the same page. Knight of Cups, Six of Wands. And you're both moving in the same direction, and you both want this connection, and you're both willing to do what it takes to preserve and maintain the connection. This is you two looking out for each other. This is you two having each other's back. This is you two finding that fit, like it's you and me, babe, that type of thing. And this is September. So from May on, it just looks like things keep getting better and better with your person. The communication is there, the attention is there, the give and take, the commitment seems to be there. Like this is someone that is giving just as good as they're getting. What's this Eight of Cups? Oh dear, there's my card. What's this Eight of Cups about? It's that turning point. Having set down, perhaps this is not being afraid anymore and just like willing to, you know what, I'm going to commit to this person. Letting your guard down, not bearing your soul, but just finally putting an end to any hopes or wishes with the last person. Or if it's not even about hopes or wishes, it's coming full circle and realizing that you actually have the relationship that you wanted. And the review and the whole learning curve is, it's not that it's not necessary, it's just that it's not an adjustment anymore now. There's a flow. Come September, there's a flow. What's this Eight of Cups about for Sagittarius? What's this Eight of Cups? Five of Swords. So that's in October. Why? What's this Queen of Cups? Queen of Cups for Sagittarius. The Devil. The Devil. That could be Capricorn. All right, so is this you walking away from your past? You already did that. Why is this here, though? What's this Hermit about? What's this Hermit about? The Lovers. Is this a rough patch? Hold on a minute. Okay, I want this one, right? No, I want this one. What's this Eight of Cups here? Because this is October, so what's going on with October? Why is there this... Or is it reaching a turning point? What's this Eight of Cups about? Eight of Cups. So what's with the turning point? Why? Okay, you can't see that. You can't. Okay, all right. Eight of Cups with Eight of Cups and Five of Swords. So you guys might hit a bump then. What's this Eight of Cups? What's this Eight of Cups, Five of Swords. You might hit a bump in October then. So we got Eight of Cups twice, Five of Swords, and Nine of Pentacles. This might be you asking for some space. This could be you. There's a sense of it being a turning point, but it could be you needing to make some decisions. Maybe work takes precedence and there's some changes going down at work and you really have to focus on that. So it's a low month of interaction. Maybe the communication is still there, Five of Swords, but as far as you not being able to devote enough time or attention, you kind of have to turn away from the relationship and focus on work. This could be, I mean, because we got the Nine of Pentacles, you really could be having to focus just on work. It's a very work-heavy time, and the relationship might be a low priority that month. Or it could be that you've got some decisions to make and you want to be alone for a little bit. This could indicate a break, or not a breakup, but a break in the relationship where you two are kind of just not talking, or you're on like, you know what, you need to give me a couple weeks, that sort of thing. What's this? Okay, so then we have the Queen of Cups and the Devil. So this could be Capricorn. This could be after, here we have October, where you kind of thinking about what you need, making some decisions based on your self-worth and your self-esteem, putting yourself first, and being like, okay, here's what I need. This is you being assertive and going, you know what, this is what I need in the relationship. I am fulfilled by you, but I don't like certain things. Not that I don't like certain things, but this is what I need. We've been together for a while now. I don't want to go the way that I did in the past relationships, or I don't want what I feel like is going to be not good for me. I'm putting myself first, and I'm going to speak to what I need. And that has to matter to you and to me, because if it doesn't, then I'm in the wrong relationship. My needs have to be met, and I need to be able to say what I need without it getting weird. So November could be one of those times where you're just like, okay, after having thought about it in October, this is what I'm going to need. Let me see if I can move this down, because I want you to be able to see. There. This is what I'm going to need. And to be fair, it might not all be the person in your relationship. This could be you in November seeing that you're starting to get kind of into some old habits that you do once you settle into a relationship. After a relationship becomes fluid and there's, you know, you two are a united couple on the same page. There's all those romantic, lovely feelings. That's when the old issues start to creep back in. And so this could be you going, you know what, I'm not going to do that to myself. So this could be you going, nope, I'm going to be committed to taking care of my needs to myself. But also that also means that you've got to set boundaries for the relationship, or set parameters for how you interact in your relationship. And so there's a learning curve here. All right, so what's this Hermit about? Oh, we got the Lovers here. So perhaps that's when you two are taking time to figure out what you want. This could also be a learning curve, or a things coming to fruition, because this is you figuring out what you want and what you don't want anymore. And we're back to kind of taking things slow, or a baby step in the relationship, so that you don't fall into the same pit holes. So this is not a break. This is where it's like you kind of fall for this person and they fall for you. And then it's about addressing the issues that kind of come up, because at some point in our lives, no, we don't have baggage, we have luggage, but everybody does. So it's about, excuse the pun, but maybe unpacking that together. But finding someone that you can at least be upfront and real with your stuff about. And that's what you're doing here. You two are talking and figuring out what to do next. This is something that it looks like you both are committed to resolving. We got the Two of Cups here. So right here is where you're falling in love. Then you get established, or you start to realize, oh, I got some stuff coming up. And then it's going to be where things might slow down. You don't break up, but you might slow down a little bit, because you don't want to make the same mistakes, and your person's wanting to make sure that you feel comfortable or you feel okay. So we've got, this is a learning curve here. And you're learning to put yourself first, to focus on yourself, so that you can be a good partner for your partner. Gemini, Taurus, or Libra. So it's not that there's this withdrawal, but rather it's a learning curve for you. That you want to make sure that your needs are met, and that you're doing everything you can to be straight with what's going on, not slip back into old patterns. It's a learning curve. Looks like your person rolls with it, though. We got the Lovers, we got the Empress, we got the Two of Cups, Knight of Cups. This is somebody that you really do want to be with, but you want to make sure that you're okay too. And it could very well be that what you're realizing here is that, you know what, I really care for you, but the distance is going to be a problem for me. It could be that you realize that, and where maybe you didn't speak to it in the last relationship, you speak to it in this relationship. I love you, I'm there, I'm in it, but the distance is starting to bother me, and until we can move closer together, we might have to take things slower. Not that you were racing towards a finish line or anything, but realizing how into each other you are, you're like, this can't be good for me if I only get to see you once every 3 months. You know what I mean? All right. So this is the year of falling in love for you, basically. This is you falling in love with someone, meeting them, and then realizing, okay, I don't want to go back into the same behavior patterns, so I need to set some boundaries. And instead of just totally throwing myself into this, I need to do checks and balances along the way and see what works for me and how I'm feeling. Because if I'm not happy, then I need to speak to that and address it and see what I can do to fix that. I can't take it out on the other person, and I can't suffer in silence, all of that. All right. So this is where you start to think about what your next moves are with this person, where you two start talking about what your next moves are in terms of things, taking things to the next level. They're into it, but it looks like distance is an issue. So you're probably going to meet someone online or at a distance. What else for Sagittarius? Oopsie. Ooh. Passion and romance await. Get it? Well, okay then. And it was for Sagittarius for 2020. Wow. So, I mean, because it's not wrong. Ace of Cups, Two of Cups, Empress, Sun. Like, yeah, this is the year. Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Mm-hmm. What else for? Just... You're due, huh? You're due. Oh, time to let go. So again, we got death and judgment here. So this is about you, because it's like the first part of the year, you're kind of learning to do that because you meet this new person, and there might be shades of, wow, this is exactly what I wanted with the last relationship. But then you end up choosing that relationship and fully letting go. But it looks like that finally happens around July or August. So this is a year of slowly but surely moving into a new connection with someone and being able to let go of old behavior patterns that don't serve you anymore. Okay. And your person that you meet will be receptive to that. They'll be patient, and they'll not only patient, but they'll understand, because they've been through something similar. This is someone that's going to allow you to do what you need to do and give you the time to think, because they've been there. All right. What else for Sagittarius for 2020? Hello, 2020 for Sagittarius. Ace of Pentacles reversed, and the Hermit here. So this is coming into the year having gone through what you've gone through, being transformed, meeting someone, kind of taking it slow, and then realizing there's a real interest here. There is a real connection, a strong connection, but there's issues with stability. Stability might be delayed, or connection, true integrated connection might be delayed because of distance, and because also you might be working out some past issues where you need to kind of take some time to focus on yourself. You're like, this is getting too familiar for me, and I need to stop and check things for myself. So there's a bit of deep diving or fact checking for yourself, because you don't want to mess this up, and you don't want it to be especially if there's distance involved, you don't want to maintain the connection, do something you don't believe in, and then you're resentful because you're not getting your needs met, that whole thing. So we've got you really being mindful of that. And this is something that the security and stability is going to eventually be a focus, because you've got the connection, you've got the passionate connection, and you've got the emotional connection. But again, with proximity, that might become an issue. So this is towards the end of the year is where you two end up talking about that, and you might be cooling things off a bit to where until you can be in the same locale, or until someone can make that commitment, because the passion and the the romantic and the emotional and even the cerebral connection is there. You two start off by meeting and talking a lot. So getting to know each other, everything's there, but the time to spend with each other might be lacking, and that's when you might start to go, you know what, until further notice, we have to cool things down a bit, because I just can't be here while my needs aren't being met. That's fair. And they'll get it. They'll understand. They're not going away. They agree. They're not going away. And they feel it too. They understand where you're coming from because they feel it too. They're not going to get weird about it or make things awkward because, well, you can't handle it because they're not getting their needs met. They're not happy about it, but they'll get it. They understand. Okay, all right, Sagittarius, I hope this was helpful. So this, to sum up, this is when you meet the person, particularly online, and there's an incredible fit here and everything's great, and then you get down to brass tacks towards the end of the year and it's like, well, okay, until we can actually be together, in logistically speaking, we need to slow this down a bit, because I want to do this the right way. I don't want to mess it up. This is very important to me, and I want to make sure that, we don't mess this up. So we have the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, which is typically kind of like the theme. And this is all about you. And we got the Nine of Pentacles here, and we got the Queen of Pentacles here. I like it just because it feels like you're able to be assertive about what you need and what you want in partnership. And you're not being demanding, you're actually willing to give what you're getting and vice versa. But you want to make sure that your needs are being met, because you'd rather be by yourself than to be in a position where you have to sacrifice and deny and get crumbs. And you're like, this is not worth it. Let's just look me up when you're in the area in a couple of years, or, So this is you focusing on the type of relationship you want and calling it out when it's not, and being willing and brave enough to deal with it, even if it means slowing things down. But the connection is definitely there. Okay, Sagittarius, good luck. And I hope you two are able to move closer to each other. Of course, after you meet them, but because there's a definite connection here. So good luck. That's your 2020 forecast. And I hope to see you in the next reading. Take care.